Hey guys, Maria here. I'm a yoga teacher in New York City and I'm here with the Run Experience. Today we're going to be going through some yoga poses for stiff hips. Let's get started. Stiff hips are a common issue for a lot of runners, but having more mobility and openness in your hips will really help you with your form. You can do this video as often as you like, so that might be as often as you're running every day or multiple times a week. Definitely do this when your body is warm and open. Otherwise, even doing this once a week, you'll really start to see some benefits. Let's jump in. The first pose we're gonna practice is half happy baby. So from a seat, just bring the hips to the ground. You can bring the soles of the feet to the ground. We're gonna come onto our back, so just take the hands behind the knees and slowly roll yourself all the way down. The arms can come by the sides and then you can extend the legs long. So the first thing that we're gonna do is just hug the right knee into your chest. And then you might rock it side to side, just kind of saying hello to the hips maybe for the first time today. And then you'll pull the knee over towards the right armpit. You'll reach the right hand inside the right knee and reach for the outer edge of the foot. You might not be able to reach the foot, which is no big deal. So you might grab the ankle or even lower on the shin. It's totally fine also to grab behind the knee. The left hand is gonna come and press down on the left hip, just to keep our hips grounded to the floor. And then we'll just stay here, breathe in. You might even close the eyes, breathe out. You can think about sending breath to anywhere in the body where you might have tension. Take another breath in and out. And then hug the knee into the chest. And then we're just gonna take the knee across the body for a little twist, mostly just because it feels good. You can take the gaze over to the right. Take a breath in and out. You should feel a little stretch in the back side of the body here, which should feel good too after a long run. Breathe in and out. And then just bring the back to your floor and then hug the knee into the chest one last time and then release the right leg long. This time we'll take the left knee into the chest, just taking the other side here. And then you can rock it side to side if that feels good. And then we'll reach for the foot. So the hand comes inside the knee, again, grabs the outer edge of the foot, the ankle, or the knee. And then wherever you're grabbing, just pull the knee in towards the armpit. Right hand comes to the right hip. And then take a breath in. Keep thinking about pressing the heel up towards the ceiling and out. Breathe in and out. From here, hug the left knee into the chest. And then you'll take the knee across the body. The gaze will come over to the left. You can tee the arms. Maybe the right hand comes to the outer edge of that left knee to pull it down towards the floor. Just finding a little supine twist here. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time here, in and out. On your next inhale, just begin to unwind. Back comes to the floor, left knee comes into the chest, and then extend both legs long. From here, you can hug the knees in and roll up on the back. It's half happy baby. The next pose we're gonna go through is called Figure 4 chair. It's just a variation of a classic chair pose in yoga. And for this one, you might find it helpful to be near or grab a chair for the hands. So you're gonna lose me for a second. I'm gonna stand up and you can just face the chair here and you're gonna pull the right knee in towards the chest and just cross the right ankle over the left knee. So it's just gonna come just above the left knee, right where the hamstring connects to the knee. And then you're just gonna start to bend the left knee. This is where you can bring the hands to the chair for balance. Keep flexing the left foot and then keep sitting the hips as low as you can. You're gonna notice that the more that you bend the left knee, the more you're gonna feel the stretch in the right outer hip. So this is kind of choose your own adventure. You can keep bending low. You might even take the hands all the way to the floor. Otherwise, keep the hands on the chair. See if you can let the head fall heavy so you're not holding tension in the body where you don't need to. And then work here, send breath to the outer hip. And then if this is unavailable for any reason today, you can also do this posture on your back. Same thing, just crossing the ankle over the knee and then pulling the knee in towards the chest. Let's take one more breath in and out. If the hands are on the floor, you can bring them to touch in front of the heart, taking the forearms to the shin, or take the hands to the chair, and then just work your way all the way up to a stand. The right foot can come down to meet the left. And then we'll just take the other side, so the left knee will come in towards the chest, the left ankle will cross over the right knee, and then just begin to sit the hips low. You might take the forearms to the shins or just take the hands to the chairs for a little extra balance. You're getting the same benefit of the posture, whether your hands are on the chair or whether you're trying to balance. So there's no need to do one or the other. Just do whatever feels good for you today. And then you might walk the hands lower on the legs of the chair, or maybe all the way to the floor. Let the head fall. Keep bending into that right knee. You'll really feel it in the outer hip. Take one more breath in and out. And then from here, you might walk the hands up the legs of the chair, or take the forearms to the shins, come all the way up to stand, release the foot, and that's our figure 4 chair. For our last pose, we're gonna take a Yogi Squat variation. And we're gonna do this variation with a chair. So if you have your chair from the pose prior, go ahead and keep it around. And you can kind of do this anywhere, which is the great part about this one too. So you're just gonna come to sit on the chair like you regularly would, and just scoot the hips to the edge so that your feet can press down into the ground. And then we're gonna take our knees wide. And they can go as wide as is available to you today. The hands will just come to the tops of the thighs. You're gonna use the hands to press the knees apart just a little bit more. You're gonna naturally push the chest forward. And then from here, you might dip the right shoulder down, and then dip the left shoulder down. You can keep alternating shoulders here, or you might just press both knees equally. Let the head fall heavy. Try to pull the shoulders away from the ears so you're not crunching up. So pulling the shoulders down. So this is a really nice variation. Another option is you can come to sit, you can take bound ankle pose, which is gonna get you a similar stretch. It's just a little bit deeper. So you can come to the floor. It's called bound ankle pose. You'll bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open wide and then fold over the legs. And then from here, just gently let yourself roll back up. I recommend using the hands to pull the legs back into the center. It's a pretty intense stretch on the inner thighs, and sometimes we need a little help to pull them back in. Yogi Squat variation. Thanks so much for joining, you guys. Remember, you can get creative on your runs. If you see a park bench and you're taking a water break, you can totally do most of these postures right there in the middle of your run. If you want more content like this, check out my channel, Yoga with Maria, where I cover all things yoga and meditation. Otherwise, if you haven't subscribed to the Run Experience, hit that big red button below. Hope to see you guys soon.